Osprey House, what terrific weather to be living down on the beach. I mean, the beach is great at any time of the year, but gee, that looked great. And Ty enjoying himself down there indeed. Now, with us in the studio here is REISA CEO, Greg Troughton. Now, Greg, we've nearly out of time, but three key things. Now, I know that REISA, Real Estate Institute of South Australia, represents the members, but reality is that they actually, at the end of the day, represent the consumers. So what are the three big things for 2012 that you're interested in as REISA?
Because we're running out of time, I'm going to give you two big things.
Okay.
One is the legislation. We want to fix up some of the bureaucracy. Consumers are tired of seeing the paperwork. So we want to sort of sort through that. So that's, I'm hoping to have that done by the end of this financial year.
A lot of trees have been lost through the members' legislation.
Yep. Absolutely. I think the biggest thing that you'll see coming from the Real Estate Institute moving forward, and we've actually joined forces with the Property Council of Australia.
I heard
as
about
well.
This. Yep.
We're taking the property taxation, land tax, very, very seriously, to the extent that I've been able to get a bit of a war chest. But what we want to do is work very closely with government. We understand that somebody has to pay for the hospitals and all of those sorts of things. Our argument is that land taxes have the unfair burden of that obligation. So we want to work with them to see what we might be able to do, and we're having conversations with them as we speak, and we hope that we might be able to make South Australia a little bit more attractive to invest in terms of landlords and all of those sorts of things. But the thing that people forget is when you go and buy that tin of peas from Woolworths, guess what? Whether you like it or not, there is a land tax cost component in that tin of peas.
Yeah, indeed.
And I think people keep on forgetting about that. It's not, we're not talking about the Maseratis turning up at Parliament House. We're talking about the rank and file person in the street paying for land tax because it gets passed on, let's face it. So it's a big thing for us, and I know that my board is very enthusiastic to get our hands dirty in that issue.
Well, Greg, good luck for the year.
Thank you.
Fantastic you're having on board, and you've got to get back to your auction school.
I do.
So thanks for coming on the show.
My pleasure.
And we'll see you again later in the year.
Look forward to it.
Now let's go and look at some hot properties. Well, that's the end of the show. I hope you found it really informative and some very interesting stats in today's show. Now, next week we go to SA's finest, which is a mansion, a bluestone early Australian mansion, and I'm absolutely certain you will love it. It is just an incredible property. Now, next Wednesday we're live and interactive at 1 o'clock, so see you then. But in the meantime, let's look at some hot properties.